Hello and welcome to Homer for December 2nd, 2024. Today we have a great boasting passage from Hector. Hosara nesas fugade trape mon nukas hippus. Altisaniok mon epidetro este kai Hector, echeithes specie beleaston en takeonto, toi depi macron ause megas corutaiolos Hector, tu deide perimens et iondan aoi takupoloi, hedre te creasinte ide pleioiste paesi, nun deseti mesa susi gunai cuscaranti tecuxo, ere cace glene apeuc exantos emeio purgon he meteron epibesa ud ecunaicas axes in ne esi parostoi daimon adoso. Great. So thus having spoke, he turned the chariot, or rather, the chariot turned in a way of fleeing, and the single-hoofed horses, right, the horses that were running as one, were once again going through the din of battle. And following this, the Trojans and Hector, they rained, or they poured out groaning arrows in a divine echo, right? And so a wonderful sound. And from quite a far away, Hector shouted out. He shouted a big shout. This guy who has a shining head. He says, "O son of Tydeus." Quite much so do the Danaans of their swift horses honor you, tionse. They honor you in where you get to sit and what pieces of meat you get, and as well, teide, you're very full cups at dinner. So you get lots of honors, my friend. But right now, I shame you. I think that you are doing the work of. You have done the work of. Something that is not even woman-like. That's how bad it is. So get out of here, you bad bastard, you bad student. Glene, kind of a weird word. Person. What is this? Well, anyway. You're bad. You're bad. You're bad. Oh no, not student. People of the eye. Anyway, get out of here. Get out of here. You're nothing, and not likely of mine, right? So not on my account, basically. Will you scale our walls, right? Nor will you lead back women into your to your ships, but rather before that, I will dispense to you a fate, a daimon fate. Okay, nice passage. Why is it cool? Well, Hector is, making a lot of noise here. It's notable that he does this boast once they're out of range. If you think about that, arrows, they can go pretty far, right? They're necessarily in a lot of parts of the Iliad. They're far shooting arrows, right? And so it's interesting that his voice carries farther than the arrows, or rather, the order of operations here is, let's cast arrows and then let's make the shout, right? The shout is obviously, it's you're not even as good as a woman. Like, that's how bad you are at fighting, or, maybe that's how much better I am than you. Anyway, great passage just because, It's like Hector, he's only making the boast from far away. He knows what he has to do. He has to, do this, then, but, he still makes the boast, right? And so we have it on record that Tydeus has run away. At this point, it's it's kind of it is going to be embarrassing for you. You're going to get back and you're going to be like, shoot. Like, remember that one time that we ran away, Nestor? Nestor's going to pat him on the back and say, we had to do it. And Tydeus is going to be like, well, did we, Anyway, I also like this statement at the end here, to give a fate to somebody, right? That's quite hubristic. Who is entitled to give people fates? Is it the gods or is it to man, right? Hector seems to believe here that he has a say. Anyway, some great developments here in Book 8. I hope you really enjoyed, and I hope you have a wonderful day.